If you like the idea of building things with metal, then this career may spark your interest. Let's meet a welder. Hi, I'm Viviana.
Hi, Viviana. I'm Tyler. Welcome to Western Pacific Metalworks. Let me show you around.
Sounds good.
I'm Tyler Elwood. I'm a welder fabricator for Western Pacific, Terrace, BC. A welder is a person that fuses steel together. It's a pretty diversified job. There's arc welding or stick welding, and then there's wire feed. We do all sorts of stuff from building boats to erecting steel buildings. Other days we're out in the field welding, doing repair work on logging equipment, and it's always changing.
So this is the shop.
Yeah, this is it.
What kind of welding do you guys do here?
Aluminum, steel, some brazing, whatever the customer needs.
I love it. Well, let's suit up and get to work.
Sounds good. Typical day starts at 8 a.m. and we go to the job board. We look at what jobs are on the board. Most of our work is in the shop. Sometimes it's building boats, repairing logging equipment, fabricating. Just all depends what's on the go. Our typical hours are 40 hours a week, Monday to Friday, 8 till 4:30. This is our job board. So every morning we come in and we look what's on the board, stuff with my name on it. That's my task for the day. We have weld and repair wings, and fabricate aluminum guardrail on boat, which that's where we're starting.
Let's get to work.
You can enroll in any community college that offers a program. From there, you get the main and general aspect of what your job in welding is going to be. Once you're done your C ticket, usually you go get a job and you have to build hours. It's a apprenticeship kind of programs, and you return to do your B ticket and write your interprovincial. And then you're a journeyman. After your journeyman welder, there's not much formal training, but there's always ongoing learning in the field. Once you're a welder, you're a little bit diversified, so you can do pretty much anything you want. If you want to become a machine operator, companies love having people with background that can fix stuff, because stuff's always breaking down on the job, so there's always room for moving up.
So what are we starting with?
We're going to start on the ends of the guardrail and get it into position, and then we'll put the lateral slats in. Toughest part of our job is probably the physical strain. There's lots of lifting metal and it's dirty, but it's also rewarding, and the fact that you always get to look back at the end of the day and see what you built. This job is a hands-on job. You're using the torch to cut, grinding, lifting, holding. It's a non-stop hands-on job. It's a lot of fitting. You kind of got to manipulate the steel. So your hand-eye coordination has to be good, so you can hold here, move there, and hold the steel and fuse it to whatever part you want. In this trade, you always got to be aware of what's around you. There's hazards all the time, lifting beams into place and people running cranes, so you got to be aware of your surroundings. Just try to aim it like at a 45 and then hold. You'll see it all kind of stick, and then move a little and slow. Attention to detail is important. Reading blueprints and following instructions is very key to this job. There's lots of things that if you miss can be a safety concern. Some advice that I might give to somebody who's looking into this trade would be maybe ask to go do a week of job experience and see if it's a good fit. I always liked fixing and building stuff. It's pretty neat to look at the end of the day and you look back and you see what you've accomplished. It's kind of rewarding.
Tyler, thanks so much for showing me around your shop today. It was really cool to see what you weld.
No problem.
Once again, I'm Viviana with Career Trek, reminding you that this career could be yours. We'll see you next time.